Hey guys, it's Krishanti with Krishanti.com, bringing you weekly videos about psychic development and spiritual and personal growth. And if you're an empath, I have a couple of new tips that I've discovered that I want to talk about in this video that I hope will help. I've made other videos about coping as an empath and a highly sensitive person because I am one, so I know what it's like, especially being really sensitive and doing work with people who are in trauma, as is often the case when you get into doing readings and energy healings with people. They don't come when they're happy. They're usually upset, and then as a sensitive person, you feel that energy and you try to transmute it and transform it. But the number one thing that I want you to be aware of as a highly sensitive and empathic person who feels the energy of other people and of spaces and places is that over time, if not immediately, this does have an effect on your physical body. Yes, it's energy, but our bodies are made of energy too, and our bodies can sometimes get really negatively impacted by what we're feeling on an energetic level. And if you're feeling like this is the case, one thing that will definitely help, that's been helping for me lately, is taking an adaptogen, which is a sort of herb that helps your body get conditioned to and adapt to stressful situations more easily. And there are two adaptogens that I'm aware of right now that are very powerful. I've tried them both, and the first is rhodiola, and the second is ashwagandha. And I started taking rhodiola first just because I thought it sounded fun. And I was concerned about ashwagandha because it's a nightshade, and it's just my imagination and I think funny things. But the rhodiola that I took made me sick to my stomach, so I had to stop. And I switched to ashwagandha. I actually got the root. I buy the root at the co-op, and I boil it and make a tea, and I drink it every day. And it's really helped me to just manage the effects of stress in everyday life, or just driving in crazy traffic in LA and things like that. So it definitely gives my body a boost of support that it needs. Now, taking these herbs doesn't mean you're not going to be an empath anymore. It just means your body won't get worn down and burned out by this as easily. And so try those out. There are other things too that can help, other herbs or blends. So I would say go towards what you're drawn to. Give it about a month to 6 weeks to test it out and take notes to see whether or not it's working before you switch to something else. So give it time. The second thing that's really cool that I wanted to share with you is I've been reading a book called Soul Love by Sanaya Roman, who channels Orin. And they're wonderful. I love all of their stuff. But this book talks about being hypersensitive or feeling emotions, and which I feel in my solar plexus chakra, and they call that unevolved solar plexus energy. And the key, if you work through the book that they help you do, is to lift that solar plexus energy into your heart chakra. So you, in your meditations, or at the end of the day when you're trying to ground out and get centered, imagine you're lifting energy from your solar plexus up into your heart space, and just keep doing that over and over again until you feel a shift, which you do. If you read the book, they give you all kinds of other exercises to do to help with that as well. But if you don't want to bother with reading the book, or you don't meditate, what you can do is just you can just put your hand on your heart and just remind yourself to operate from your heart chakra, which is very powerful and can transmute energies of a lower vibration, or energies that might bring you down that you would feel in your solar plexus. I think this is a very important key that I've been missing for a long time, because as an empath since childhood and being hyper vigilant and everything, I just automatically feel it all in the solar plexus. And then the pain I've been through had my heart center kind of closed. So opening up the heart and lifting that energy into the heart has been very helpful, especially in sessions with people too. So try it out. And before I go, if you are sensitive and you are an empath, I'd love to hear from you, hear what you're going through, how you cope, what you need help with, because I make videos every week and I'd love to address this as someone who's been through it all. I'd love to help those of you who are still trying to figure it all out. And again, if you know things that do help and you want to contribute, we would all love to hear from you, because I mean, this is such a great opportunity for growth and for learning and for healing and transforming. So thank you for that. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.